So, Chris, you said you're a lover of golf. You're an appreciator of golf. What if I told you that so many of the winners we've had at the beginning of the PGA Tour this year are guys that competed in TGL? So what if we looked at TGL as a bit of a spring training, a warm-up that leads us into the Masters? Because we just wrapped up TGL, and guess what's just around the corner, Chris?
Okay, so that brings up an interesting thing that I was just thinking about, because Roberts mentioned this isn't golf, this is simulator golf. We can't think of it as real golf, but we have real golfers playing this. Why not mix these teams up? Have some amateurs trying to get their tour card or get into the Q school on these teams, and they get a chance. Some professionals can use it as a warm-up, and other people are using it as a springboard opportunity to get into the PGA. Put some stakes into it. That would make it more interesting to me, maybe.
I like that. Jimmy Jim, let me go to you on this. I love throwing things at you that you don't know I was bringing, but you usually have a good answer here, Jim. I'm going to tie it into a current thing. We just saw professional football players take on professional flag football players, and the professional football players got beat. Would you be interested in seeing somebody join the TGL arena that maybe is more versed in simulator golf and not necessarily someone that can go out there and win at the TPC at Bay Hill?
I think that's a great question. I want to talk to Roberts about this too, because I would think that, yes, you're going to have people who are professionals, if you will, in simulator golf that are going to know the tricks. I'm assuming there's got to be some tricks to where to hit it, how to hit it, how hard to hit it, how low to hit it, to maximize. Would there be? And all kidding aside, I'm really interested now in this, Roberts, because it's obviously what you do. We've talked about it before, but do you think that could happen?
I kind of like the idea of a pros versus Joes kind of situation with some amateurs. I do not like the thought of this being a stepping stone for an amateur to get into a professional event. But then I have to step back and completely, the company that I work for has a simulator event that you can sign up for and play. And should you win, you get an invite to a DP World Tour event. So there is some stepping stone to simulator golf to professional golf. I personally don't know of anyone that I would consider a professional sim golfer. In where I work, I don't know of any tips, tricks to hit the ball better. I mean, we're picking up information on the ball flight, and if you don't hit it well, it's not going to end up well. In the TGL realm of having to actually hit bunker shots, actually having to putt, hitting pitch shots, hitting to a tiered green.
Well, that green's ridiculous. Some of those putts they had in that championship last night were ridiculous.
Yeah. It's silly. So I like the combination of the technology and the actual application. But I don't know of any what I would call simulator pros that could use this too. Now, I'm sure there's some guys that play on our competitive tournament to get in would be quote unquote simulator pros, but a lot of times it's club pros, it's high level amateurs that have access to this equipment and can pay the fee to jump in a tour and play online.
I guess I think about it this way. I was interested to hear your response there, and well, certainly you're our golf guy around here, so we're going to have to take your word for it. But I just wondered if there's guys that can be good at long drives, right, but then not necessarily good at golf, right? And the way I look at sim golf is you're absolutely right. You can't fake a swing and make the simulator think it's a good swing. But I think in sim golf, you're a lot more prone to take chances that you wouldn't be, say you were out on the course and you actually saw it laid out in front of you. You know what I mean? And then the other thing that's great about sim golf and what I like about TGL is you're playing a hole in a cavern. You're never going to be able to play a hole in a cavern in real life. You're playing a hole where if you don't hit it on the fairway or the little parts of the rough, you're in the lava, right? You're playing a hole that looks like the end of the world and the Golden Gate Bridge has been burned down, right? I think that's kind of interesting because like you said, Mr. Roberts, it's a television event. So I think we have a lot of bones here. We've been through 2 years. I say TGL is cool enough to keep around. Let's have some more of it